very, very bright, and it got very deep into the atmosphere. So we think there actually are rocks on the ground. We think there may be meteorites just to the west of the town of Bancroft.
Yeah, there it goes. There it is. There's the power up. Whoa! Got it. Oh, he is. He's powered up. Whoa, look at that. Look at that. Whoa. Whoa, that was an incredible one. That was a nice. I got it.
That power up. Yeah. Whoa, that's massive, man.
Right, nice.
Yeah. Whoa.
A falling meteor. A small blue object slammed into the ground at an engineering college over the weekend, causing a very loud explosion. A bus driver standing nearby was hit by debris and died on the way to the hospital. Today, officials examined the 5-foot-wide crater left behind, but have not yet determined where the object came from.
San Diego skies this morning, and our phones in our newsroom as well.
Before the sun was up, Frank Redmond captured this splash of light on his dash cam. Robert Quimby is an astronomy professor at SDSU and the director of the Mount Laguna Observatory. He's never seen anything like it in person and said it was unusually bright.
There's a couple instances when it brightens and then fades and then brightens and fades.
And then it vanished. Quimby said it was likely a space rock ripping through the sky.
There was a bright spot in the sky that had a lot of people talking across the southern part of the state last night. That fireball went streaking across the sky.
Mira eso. ¿Qué es eso?
There was a bright spot in the sky that had a lot of people talking across the southern part of the state last night. That fireball went streaking across the sky.
Now to new concerns about the Zika virus as athletes prepare for the Olympics in Brazil. Soccer star Hope Solo is speaking out, saying she's so concerned that if she had to make a choice right now, she wouldn't go to Rio.
This morning, the Zika virus crisis now striking fear in some of our nation's top athletes. U.S. soccer star Hope Solo saying if she had to choose whether to go to the Summer Games in Brazil now, she wouldn't go. Solo, who helped her team to World Cup victory in 2015, also saying no athlete competing in Rio should be faced with this dilemma.
Zika virus is a scary thing that is very unknown. Hopefully some of those unknowns will become a little bit more known with the research that they do in the following months.
We're certainly sensitive to the fact that this has become a global issue.
A state of emergency is being issued over dengue fever on the Big Island as the state reported one new case, bringing the total number of cases to 251.
Tonight, investigators believe they're getting closer to finding the source of a salmonella outbreak in Estill County. This comes as more illnesses possibly linked to that outbreak are being reported.
Now to a health scare on a local college campus. 100 students are sick at Ursinus College, and tonight doctors are looking into whether it's food poisoning or a virus.
Well, the medical director tells us that the college has never experienced a stomach virus that's this widespread.
Ursinus College says 7 more students reported feeling sick as part of an outbreak that's brought that Montgomery County campus to a standstill. Now, the first reports came in Tuesday. Ursinus says a handful of faculty and staff have also reported symptoms. The school shut down its dining hall and canceled classes because of the outbreak. They still, though, have not figured out just what is causing this.
Honey, check this out. Check this out. Come here, Vita. Look, Vita, look. You see? Yeah. Is that incredible? It's so awesome. Look how beautiful it is out there. Look. Look how beautiful it is out there. Wow. God, it is so gorgeous. So gorgeous.
Gigaries. There really is nothing like assurance built in this breathtaking
I'm not sure what that is, but we gotta go. We're gonna be late. Look, there's 3 of them now. Seem to be moving in formation. One's splitting off from the bigger one. I'm just on my smartphone. I can't.
Issued a warning for hurricane force winds, and some passengers say the ship's crew told them about the storm and said they would try to beat it, but conditions were far worse than anyone expected.
New details tonight on the rough day at sea for thousands of people on board a Royal Caribbean cruise ship.
That's right. Tonight, a Florida senator is demanding answers, asking why did the ship sail into rough weather in the first place?
When the storm is brewing, you don't go out of port.
Florida Senator Bill Nelson is asking the question many Royal Caribbean passengers have on their minds.
Worst experience? Yeah, only the movies.
But the Anthem of the Seas captain says he didn't realize the magnitude of the storm ahead of time.
and he's now defending his decision to set sail with a storm brewing in the Atlantic.
The whole thing was not bigger than this and was up here and it just exploded.
In a video broadcast internally to all 4,500 passenger staterooms Monday, Captain Klaus Anderson, who ordered everyone on board the ship to stay in their rooms, says he's never experienced anything like it.
Honestly, have not seen low pressure that was not forecasted anything near what we actually experienced.
Several viewers were startled this morning by a loud boom that shook their homes. Several calls and messages came into our information center asking us what was going on.
Now, this remains a mystery. I have put in several calls to various state and federal agencies. So far, no one can confirm what this was.
The whole ground was shaken out here. It was a cement out there, and the house was shaken.
Sue Eastman didn't know what was going on. It was just before 10 a.m. when she heard the loud boom.
It was just a short kind of a boom like that, and you could hear everything kind of shake.
As Sue was trying to figure out what happened, so were several others.
I had people from all over from the lake area here. My neighbors were saying that they felt it, they heard it. People in Morley, up by Everett even. I have family up by Sears, and they heard it up there.
According to the National Weather Service and the U.S. Geological Survey, it was not an earthquake.
It made a rumble, almost like a thunder.
So far, no military bases in Michigan seem to know where the alleged sonic boom came from. According to the Michigan National Guard, there are no planes fast enough based in Michigan that can create a sonic boom. For those who experienced it, it was something they've never felt before.
But it was just like my whole house shook.
Now, controversy brewing in our space community. A group is threatening to file a lawsuit against NASA because Johnson Space Center has banned the word Jesus from an employee newsletter. Anusha Rost is live now at JFC tonight with the decision that some are calling censorship.
This 30-year employee of the space agency remains convinced some Christians at JSC are being censored.
We're committed. We want to stand for Jesus.
The attorney is giving NASA 30 days to clarify its stance on the use of the word Jesus in that newsletter.
Separation between church and state remains a debated topic, and a newly proposed bill in the Georgia House is contributing to that discussion.
House Bill 870 would essentially ensure students' First Amendment rights. More specifically, it says schools that receive state funding can't be a part of an athletic association that prohibits the student athletes from sporting quotes or Bible verses on their bodies. The bill also says schools cannot participate in athletic associations that prohibit member schools from playing with other non-member schools.
Beyond wearable technology, it's now time for embedded medical implants. It may sound either frightening or exciting to you, but one day in a near future, we might all biohack ourselves. And health wearables are indeed set to make a difference in 2016. But it seems like another trend could soon change the way we treat illnesses, and that is embeddable tech implants.
Real-life cyborgs are now among us. These citizen scientists are altering cells, DNA, even hacking their own bodies with sights set on the future.
I've got an implant in my finger. I've got a chip in my hand.
An underground movement known as biohacking is pushing to advance the human race.
Yeah, these citizen scientists are altering cells, DNA, and even hacking themselves by implanting electronic devices into their own bodies.
What I'm interested in is functional implants that can track my health data, that can make me, a stronger, faster, better human.
These biohackers are the experiment, but they emphasize that years of planning and research are put in before they grab the scalpel.